What a beautiful day it is today. Good morning, viewers. It's Pedro once again, and it is day 21 of my weight loss journey. Yes! Thank God. Thank you, Jesus. I've been able to successfully complete 3 straight weeks, minus day 4 being a fail, by the way, of straight walking and striving towards doing prolonged fasting. And I actually have some good news for you, too. It's an update from last night. I'm still fasting, yes. At the time of this recording, I believe I'm somewhere around 56 hours into the fast. So tonight at 9:48 p.m. will be when I cross the 72-hour fasting mark the second time around. This is so exciting. Oh boy, do I have a story for you today. Yesterday was quite the crazy trip after I went through my workday. I'm finding at work I'm not being tempted with food as often as I used to be. Used to be a lot less too. And sorry about that. There was somebody there. I find that the temptation for me to eat at lunch is now getting weaker. I'm feeling like it's not hitting me as hard as it normally used to be at around lunchtime. That, or my willpower is just getting stronger. I don't know. Maybe it's a combination of both. I don't know, but I'm finding it much easier now to say no to eating at lunch, just because at work I get a 1 hour lunch, and there's a break room that has a computer where you can go access the internet and basically watch and view anything you want. So I go to that computer to watch some YouTube videos for fun, or because I'm also looking into making money online and eventually escaping the rat race. I also use the computer to research ways to make money and find one that I'd like to stick with that's working best for me. At present, I'm dabbling very little bit. It's kind of a part-time basis, but depending on how it goes, I might make it full-time. I'm looking into making what you call books, low-content books, on Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing, or KDP is what they call it. So I'm looking to create like a name for a brand or a company, and I'm going to start uploading books to there with covers and interiors. There's actually a lot of tutorials on YouTube on the subject if you want to check them out, but the one I'm following right now is from a lady who's experienced success doing this over the last, I think, 3 or 4 years. Her name is Nuria, I think. Her channel's The Home Boss, and she also has a website. Her YouTube channel is over here. I'll include the link in the description. The Nuria Home Boss. So if you are currently looking into not only weight loss, but also looking to make money online to escape the rat race, like what I'm trying to do, you can click the link there and watch her videos. I'm currently watching her beginner videos on how to, upload my first book. But the idea is I'd like to eventually work up to like doing things like kids books, coloring books, activity books, and then maybe switching to the adult version for grown-ups. One thing you probably don't know about me, and I'll explain that as well. Yes, I'm into programming and video games, but I'm also a huge nerd when it comes to like fantasy and high fantasy specifically. So you put Wheel of Time in front of me, or Lord of the Rings, or Game of Thrones, I'll eat it all up. So I'm a glutton not just for food, but for very good quality fantasy novels and reading. It's very exciting to me. So I'd like to create something of that aspect. I'm thinking of making like some fantasy coloring books with very specific themes and stuff, and I have to do some research to make sure that they're different than the books that are already out there and already selling. I believe there's enough piece of the pie as far as income, so to speak, extra income for people on Amazon, places like Amazon and Etsy and all that. And I don't believe it's saturated. So I'll give it a try, and I'll make that the more the focus on my videos after I've lost weight and I've achieved my goal weight. But for now, I just wanted to let you know, because that's what I'm currently doing with my spare time at the end of the night. I'm not only uploading these daily videos, but I'm also looking into how to get my first book online so I can practice and get good at it. Anyways, enough about that part. Yeah, it's enough about that. All right, so we're gonna walk around the arena one more time. So I'm just gonna turn around and do it again. Yeah, it's good. It's getting a little bit easier. Oh yes, about my story. Yesterday, after work, I was playing with my son, Gabriel, and my wife, and we were just going about our day. Then around 8:30 at night, she wanted to take a walk, like around. So the walk we're doing right now around the arena and everything, we did a walk similar to that, but we took a different route. We also bought fries for my son, Gabriel, at the McDonald's before we set out. And what happened was, we did the walk, went all the way around, and by the time we got home, I realized that my wallet was not in my fanny pack, because it's always in my fanny pack, and I don't put it anywhere else. So I was panicking and freaking out. So I actually, this is around like 9:30 when it's already dark. I already started power walking or jogging out the front door, scrambling, looking for it on the ground, all over the place. Like, where is it? Where is it? Because I can't lose my wallet. My bank card's in there, and taps enabled, so people could make purchases under my name and steal our money. And I was freaking out, thinking, oh geez, what happened? Because I don't recall actually opening it after McDonald's. So I was asking my wife, was it in the apartment lobby? Then she eventually tells me that the wallet actually fell into the stroller that I was pushing. It fell inside the stroller. And then I'm thinking, oh, thank God I don't have to call all those banks and all those providers and bill payers and state, you got to pull from a different account number now and all that. I didn't have to go through that. Oh, thank God. Barely. What happened was when I paid for the fries, the ice cream. Sorry, my wife wanted him to get him ice cream, McFlurry. When I was paying for the McFlurry, when I put the wallet back into my fanny pack, I believe I closed the zipper only partly, which meant a large portion of the wallet was still visible on the outside. And whenever I'm strolling, the wallet actually dips forward, and because it was open, it actually fell out into the stroller that I was pushing. I thought it fell on the ground and someone already took it. That would have been a nightmare scenario. But no, thank God. God's good. It only fell into the stroller itself. So we're good. We're good. I even had my wife say, hey, honey, move the money from our checking account to savings, so if anybody tries to purchase anything on the card, it'll fail. And when she did that, I got an automatic alert saying you didn't have enough money in your account to pay for the automatic bill payment that's coming out the next morning. I said, put the money back in, put it back in. We can't have a mortgage payment fail. She did, and then minutes later she told me that the wallet was in the stroller. So it was a very stressful night. Like, when I was freaking out and not able to find my wallet, I was even thinking a couple of times, like, oh God, I need a Big Mac. I need to cram some fries down my throat because I'm so stressed out right now. I can't find my wallet. What the heck am I going to do? But then I realized, how can I pay for the fries if I don't have my wallet? I don't carry change. That would be the only way to pay for the fries. So that kind of kicked me back into gear. And plus, I also said, didn't you say, Pedro, that junk food's evil? They should stay away from it? And then I'm like, yes. So then I calmed down. But yes, a couple of times I was tempted to eat, even though I couldn't anyways, without the wallet. So despite all of that, I still didn't eat. I still held on to my goals, my purposes, because I want to be thin. I haven't been thin in a long time, a very long time. So I want this more than the food. I'm practicing delayed gratification, and though it was tough, I pushed through. God help me. And yesterday, from a workout standpoint, it was very good, because I did my morning walk yesterday. We walked as a family, and then when I went scrambling looking for the wallet, I kind of did maybe a quarter of the walk into the street we were in earlier. So I had 3 walks that day. I walked 3 times, and I've been fasting, so that's like 4 different fat burning avenues right there. Fantastic. It turned out to be a fantastic day, but it was actually very devastating and incredibly stressful for me. But I feel a lot better now, knowing that my wallet's safe. Going forward, I'm actually going to junk this fanny pack because it's doing me no good. I can't have a wallet fall out while I'm not aware. I can't. I've seen on Amazon that there's these slim belts that you can wear around your waist that are very thin, that you can fit like cards and money and keys and phone in. I think I'm going to invest in one of those, especially as I get thinner. Anyways, that's the story of how I almost lost my wallet and stressed out. Now, one thing before I end this particular clip is during this 72-hour fast, I have noticed, I'm not sure if the body fat's being taken off the body, if it's just normal, but whenever I'm sitting down and my wife tells me to get up, and I get up, my stomach feels like it's doing a crunch. Like, I'm not actually holding my tummy in to do a crunch, but when I get up, I'm like, ugh, wow, my tummy's really tender. It's like I'm doing an ab crunch, but I'm not. Is that normal? Why does it feel like that? It doesn't hurt, but it most definitely feels like I'm contracting the abs, even though I'm not. Okay, I was waiting for a biker to pass. He might have gone my way. Yeah, so my abs feel like they're contracted, like something's like pulling out of them or stressing them. I think that might be the body grabbing fat from my abdominals, from my tummy, as fuel. Because 56 hours in, I'm now at very, very, very high and exciting levels of autophagy right now. I think something like over 300% autophagy right now, cleaning my body, as well as very high ketosis. So that's fantastic. I feel wonderful. I think the key as well is not drinking too much water. I found that when I tried to fast previously, like the 17 and 18-hour fast, I would drink liters of water, and I would feel, after a few hours, feel like lightheaded and dizzy. Feel like a headache's coming along. That's because I've been pissing out my electrolytes by drinking too much water. When you pee and it's clear, it means you're drinking too much water. So I'm now sticking to no more than 2 to 3 glasses of water a day, not the recommended 8 that the mainstream media say. I'm now keeping it to 2 to 3, and it's actually working better for me. Anyways, that's all I have for you right now. Let me go finish this walk, and I'll get back to you when I return. Hey everybody, just finished my day 21 walk, and stopwatch clocked at 43 minutes and 26 seconds, it looks like. Yeah, so feel fantastic and ready to attack the rest of the day. I think I'm something like 12 hours away from hitting 72 hours or something like that. Or no, 16 hours. Yeah, very exciting. I can't wait to start seeing actual physical changes in my body. I don't notice anything yet. I think I still notice the same thing. I think my wife's starting to say she's noticing a little bit, but I think it's too early to tell. And I'm wondering if she's saying that just to make me look good or feel good. I think she's telling the truth because she's a very truthful woman. Anyways, we'll continue on the rest of the day. And yeah, you take care. I'll talk to you in the next video.